China's rapid economic growth and urbanization over the past few decades have led to significant disparities in income and living standards between urban and rural areas. The urban-rural income gap is a critical issue that has attracted considerable attention from policymakers, scholars, and the public. Understanding the factors contributing to this income gap and finding effective strategies to narrow it down is essential for achieving balanced and sustainable economic development. This article presents an empirical study that explores the relationship between the business environment, spatial spillover, and the urban-rural income gap in China. Using provincial panel data, we aim to shed light on how the quality of the business environment in one region can impact income disparities and whether there is evidence of spatial spillover effects that ripple through neighboring provinces. The business environment in China. China's economic development has been characterized by the rapid growth of its business sector. Over the years, the country has worked to create a more favorable business environment by implementing policies that promote entrepreneurship, innovation, and foreign direct investment. Despite these efforts, disparities in the quality of the business environment exist between regions. In some provinces, the business environment is highly conducive to growth, with ample infrastructure, access to markets, and a supportive regulatory environment. In contrast, other provinces face challenges such as underdeveloped transportation networks, limited access to capital, and excessive bureaucracy, making it difficult for businesses to thrive. The urban-rural income gap. The urban-rural income gap is a multifaceted issue influenced by various factors. Urban areas typically offer higher-paying job opportunities, better access to education and healthcare, and greater economic diversity. Rural areas, on the other hand, often face limited access to these resources and are primarily reliant on agriculture, which tends to have lower returns. Narrowing this income gap is one of China's key policy objectives as it affects social stability and the overall well-being of the population. Spatial spillover and its impact on income disparities. Spatial spillover refers to the phenomenon in which economic conditions and development in one area affect neighboring regions. In the context of the urban-rural income gap, it can be hypothesized that the quality of the business environment in one province can influence income levels in adjacent areas. For example, if a province with a thriving business environment attracts more investment and generates higher income, its neighboring provinces may also benefit through increased trade and economic activity. Empirical testing. To empirically test the relationship between the business environment, spatial spillover, and the urban-rural income gap in China, we used provincial panel data. The panel data allowed us to examine changes over time and analyze how shifts in the business environment were associated with income disparities. Our analysis found the following key results. The business environment matters. Provinces with a more favorable business environment tend to have higher per capita income levels. This finding underscores the importance of creating a business-friendly atmosphere to foster economic growth. Evidence of spatial spillover. Our research also revealed significant spatial spillover effects. When one province improved its business environment, it positively influenced the per capita income in neighboring provinces. This suggests that economic development can have a cascading effect on neighboring regions. Policy implications. These findings imply that policies designed to improve the business environment in one province can have far-reaching consequences. To reduce the urban-rural income gap, policymakers should consider strategies that promote economic development in less advantaged regions and support policies that encourage a more conducive business environment. The urban-rural income gap is a complex issue in China, influenced by a multitude of factors. Our empirical analysis, based on provincial panel data, highlights the significance of the business environment in driving income disparities. Additionally, it provides evidence of spatial spillover, emphasizing the interconnectedness of regions within the country's economic landscape. These findings have important policy implications, suggesting that efforts to enhance the business environment in one province can positively impact not only that province, but also its neighbors. As China continues to pursue balanced and sustainable development, strategies aimed at narrowing the urban-rural income gap should consider these insights and work towards fostering economic growth in less advantaged areas.